Hey everyone, Vee Roberts here of Insight to Marketing, and I'm a branding and marketing coach, consultant, trainer and speaker. I'm also the author of the Majestic Marketing Planner, which is a great tool if you're wanting to improve the way in which you use your time and money when it comes to building your brand and marketing. Now, the reason I'm doing this live stream now is because I think it's really important that we understand how you can make more money in your business. And there are many ways in which I've had to make money in my business, sometimes with very short notice, to facilitate things like events or functions or projects that I've got coming up. Now, I want to share with you 3 key tips now, but if you stay right till the end and you're able to click on the link, I will actually give you access to 3 more tips by you actually dropping me your email, and I'll send you over the information with another video. So, point number 1. One of the first ways in which I made money from my brand, which actually helped me to facilitate a lot of the marketing that I did thereafter, was through doing events. Now, if you've never considered live events, I want you to think about who your target audience is, whoever you're trying to target, and how you can get them from maybe an online community to an offline community, and offline being nothing to do with the internet or the World Wide Web. Now, it could be anything from a coffee morning through to a networking event, a half-day workshop. When I started my business, I actually had very little money, so I couldn't afford really big, swanky hotels, and I used local businesses. I actually did deals with local businesses. I used meeting rooms, and I got people into the rooms via promotional campaigns where I spoke about what the event was going to do for their brand, how they could actually learn from me, and I sold tickets. And in that way, I was able to get people to network together as well as train people on key areas of their business. So one of my first courses was marketing planning. And then I went on to do things like how to use branded emails to build your brand, and how to do sponsorship and so on. Those are some of my popular courses. Those of you that have been with me since I started will remember those courses being promoted. So events are a really good way, not just to promote your brand, but also to monetize it, because it's actually positioning you as an expert because you're sharing your knowledge, and you're also giving people a platform to meet you in person, offline. So if you're someone who's really online a lot, or maybe you rely on emails or you rely on social media a lot, then maybe doing an event would be a great way. So you've got to think about your ticket price, you've got to think about the best time to do the event, and also who you're going to promote it to. Who do you want in the room? Okay, right, so that's events. The second thing that you might want to consider is actually digital products. Now, I've been doing digital products for a while now, and I have also got online programs. So one of my first programs that I launched was the Bombastic Branding Program, which is a 6-step program that you can take to improve your visibility and also to build your brand from scratch, or to develop an existing brand that you think might need work. So everything from, creating your color palette right through to talking about your brand values, your targeting, and also where you're going to show up online and offline. So that was one of my first digital products. And what I would say to you is, if you know that there's a particular area of expertise that you have, which may be of benefit to others, maybe you've got some frequently asked questions, maybe there are people that are often consulting with you on particular topics, then maybe that could be an indication that you could be thinking about doing a digital product around that particular topic. So I've got the Bombastic Branding Program, I've got a visibility program which is online, which is all about how you can maximize where you're seen and where you show up online and offline. And also I have a marketing planning as well, digital product. So that's all about how you can build your plan from scratch in stages to create a masterpiece that's going to generate you more sales in your business. So I'm thinking, what kind of digital products could you create for your business? It could be an ebook, it could be a course, it could be an online webinar that people buy. It could even be a challenge that you run that you package up into a digital product. So you can think about that. And the key thing here to remember is that the pricing is what's going to sway most people. But also, you've got to remember who you're targeting. Who's your target audience? Who's most likely to buy the product? And also how you're going to promote it. One of the things that I've seen historically since I've been in business and working on for myself on my own is that business owners get excited with creating digital products, but then we forget the importance of promoting. And the promotional side of it is really important. So having a plan for your ebook, how you're going to promote it, having a plan or an idea of where you're going to showcase your online webinar, who you're going to target to get them to attend your webinar or buy your webinar, even your ebook downloads, where are you going to put those? Who are you expecting to download? where are they going to opt in, what's the page going to look like, how are you going to promote it on an ongoing basis. Think of some evergreen content that you could produce, which is actually going to benefit others, package it up at the right price, and then promote it on a consistent basis in the right places. So there you've got it. So far, we've spoken about live events and digital products. Now, the third thing that I want to speak to you about is membership groups. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, I actually have a membership group, which is called the Ask I2M Action Takers. And we are a group of people who will collaborate together, share ideas together. Basically, what I've done is I have packaged up a mini version of what I would say is my kind of group coaching course, which is much more expensive, but I've put it into a DIY course where attendees and participants that are enrolled onto the program can do things at their own pace, at their own time, and jump into the group and ask me questions whenever they want. So it's a membership group, and I host that on a platform where I've got modules that people can sit under themes. And again, those themes have been based on what I know my ideal clients maybe struggle with or find challenging. So the question I'll ask you today is, what could you do in terms of building a membership site? Facebook have recently announced that they've got the capacity now, or they will have the capacity if they've rolled it out. You'll know if it's accessible to you to actually charge for groups on Facebook. So maybe that's something you might want to test, and maybe you might want to tweak your model and then maybe launch it on a bigger, wider scale. So thinking about digital products, thinking about live events, and also thinking about membership groups where you are selling, I guess, your expertise, and you've got like a passive income coming in where people can actually tap into your expertise, ask you questions, meet with you online. And in my case, I also have guest experts that come into my group. So what I share within the Ask I2M Action Takers is not just knowledge around branding and marketing and sales and social media, but also I have experts that come into the group and share lots of useful tips as well around business topics. And I know that adds extra value to my group. So again, it's about thinking how you could do that in your business to actually help others. So there you have it, 3 quick tips. And I've got a few more that I'd like to share with you, but you've got to give me a few minutes. If you just drop your email into the caption that you see within the comment section of this video, you can connect with me straight away and I'll make sure you get that document sent to your inbox in just a jiffy. Hopefully you found the tips useful. Let me know if you've got any questions. The other tips I'm going to give you are, again, more examples of how I've been able to monetize my brand and effectively bring in multiple streams of income. In some cases, it was done on a very tight budget, and I'm really looking forward to sharing more ideas with you. So click that link and let's catch up on the other side. Take care. Bye.